So, why haven't I posted anything in a week? Well, it has to do with 15 teenagers, some stolen balloons, a birthday party, and scraping a staircase. Are you intrigued yet? Do you want to see more? Well, come on to my nightmare. So, my daughter's best friend asks if she can host her birthday party over here. Like, just simply, they come, they take care of it, and I said, okay, it's her best friend, and I was like, okay, that's fine, but like, the house is obviously a mess in some places. And so she said, all you really need to do is just kind of fix the staircase, make the staircase in the living room, because I have three. Well, two that go different directions and then one that goes up the middle. So I said, okay, in the party room, I will scrape the stairs. And so yeah, that was a big mess. I really thought, oh, this will take maybe one evening. Oh, come look at my nightmare. This is why I have not uploaded for a week. I have been working and working on these stairs. And let me just show you what I'm starting with. So all you people know why I haven't invited you over. Look at this. This is still on my staircase. Like, oh my God. Like I could have anybody over here. So what I've done, though, is I have done the first, again, here's where we started. That's what results. I have sanded. I've used acetone. I've scraped. I actually am not a big fan of the acetone because it really makes more of a mess, and I'll tell you why. You see right down in here, this is where it's stuck. This is this stuff right here with acetone, with being sanded, with being scraped, and look, it's still just stuck in some places like this. So, yeah, I found gaps. That's always great. I gotta do something about that. But I have actually, comparatively to these stairs, I mean, look, this is so much better. And the reason that I have spent, when I tell you I spent all week after work for hours each night scraping these stairs, it is because my daughter is hosting a birthday party. Let's see, I have to go back. Those up there are pretty well sanded. I still have some parts here to sand out again. Right here, I don't know if you can see that. Right here, it's still a little worse. And I feel like right here is a rough patch. Even when it looks rough, though, it's not necessarily. It sometimes is sanded smooth. But now I'm pretty much done with all the scraping, and it is just the sanding and painting of these, hopefully before Thanksgiving, because that is my goal, people. There is, I love this. I'm just going to show you my little second floor window that I'll probably never reach. But yeah, this is what I have been doing. Now, this is the second staircase because it's kind of split. And this is sort of the medium process. This is taking the carpet off, some little bit of the acetone, which again, instead of it being raised like this where you can scrape, all this is raised and it makes it easier to scrape. And look at these nails. I've never seen so many nails put into hold carpet in my whole life. Like, this carpet was not going anywhere. And it hasn't for probably 30 years. So it definitely needed replaced, and it definitely lasted. So, that was probably a good investment for someone, except I don't want carpet on the steps. So here we go. I've shown you this, I think, before. It's kind of the halfway process, which is going to mean for me another week of scraping. And that's not even counting the landing, the third set of stairs, or the whole foyer upstairs. I'm so sad. So obviously the steps were not going to be done, but hey, they do look way better than they did. So she was fine with that. Can you hear the party in the background? So what happened is I knew I was going to be pressed for time on party day. So I called the local grocery store. I ordered 12, pink, white, and yellow balloons to be picked up precisely at 11 o'clock. And so, they took all my information. So when I walk in the store, over to my left, I see this big, bouquet of balloons. And I knew it was probably mine because I didn't even know they did balloons. That's not something that's real common. So I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get my ice cream and just a couple little things, because who wants to drag balloons around the store, right? So it didn't take me very long, and I get up to the counter. So the guy in front of me is also buying balloons, I guess, and he pays the money and he takes all the balloons, and I'm like, okay, so mine are probably in the back, right? And when I get up to the cash register and tell her, okay, I'm here for the pink, white, and yellow balloons, the girl behind the counter just stares at me, and she doesn't know what I'm talking about. She said, I didn't have any other balloons. And, the manager came up. He could see what she was confused. And he said, well, you'll have to give us time to blow them up because, we're really busy and we can get to them a little at a time. And I said, well, I did. I said, I actually called yesterday and had them to be picked up at 11 o'clock today. And he said, yeah, I left a note. And she had blown up the balloons. Long story short, this guy in front of me, she said he just walked in and came up to the counter and said, those are my balloons, and added one and took off with my balloons. So the manager goes running out into the parking lot trying to stop him. And I'm thinking, yeah, I don't think I'd mess with that man right now. So I have to sit there and wait. Anyway, after the balloon bandit left with my color, the only thing we had left was a dark blue and white. And they did throw in, they didn't charge me, first of all, so that was great. However, what we had is not really aesthetically pleasing. The party room. Yeah, that's not the pink, white, and gold dream we had, but it is what it is. So you can kind of take a look, and these balloons really, like, they started deflating before the party even started. Anyway, I felt so sorry for this girl because I know she thought she was going to get fired, and I felt for her because I thought I would do the same thing. I mean, somebody comes up, you've blown up all these balloons for somebody to pick up at 11. Right at 11, somebody comes and says, those are my balloons. Well, you're going to give them the balloons. I get it. I felt so bad for her. So anyway, what I have left now is a house full of teenagers, 2 barking dogs, some loud music, and another staircase that needs to be scraped. I will be finishing my stairs, and I'll show you that. I do have a really cool plan, I think, for them, and we'll go over that maybe next video. And then I've got some Christmas crafts. I got some Christmas crafts. I have some really unique, let's put it that way, unique Christmas crafts that I'm going to be doing in a few days. So hopefully this party ends soon and I can take a nap, because after all week working on these stairs, I need a nap. I really just need a nap. Thanks for watching. Bye. And when I walk into the store, I see Hope y'all aren't saying all that. Oops. So I am learning to talk. I'm not doing so well. Okay, party. In the background, somebody just put me out of my misery.